Howdy my friends, this is Sky Hurricane 9 and welcome to my next Zombies Ate My Neighbors project for Mondays. Yeah, this one looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Look at this. Instead of having the normal Zombies Ate My Neighbors screen coming up with the red spirally stuff with the text, it just says monsters and this is all you see. But we're going to type in our password here and we're going to use, oh, isn't that something? You can't even hardly see where the letter is. We're going to use the BCDF password because it should still work, and since most people pick Julia, I'm just going to go with Zeke because Zeke never gets enough attention. But nah, it really doesn't matter to me. It says rescue the neighbors in level 1 zombie panic. Now it says zombie panic, but this is obviously not Zombie Panic. This is obviously a totally different level. And, yeah, this is the beta. This is the beta level. And unfortunately, I don't have any keys. I don't have anything because I'm just not starting here. But, I don't know if any of these are high risk or not. That cheerleader is at some risk, apparently. And I don't know if squidmen spawn in that pool or not. But, oh, look what we have here. Taurus couple. And something interesting about them is that one thing I noticed about this, because I did practice it beforehand, is even if you gather up the max amount of enemies, it still will not. And I'll show that later on exactly what I'm talking about. I was trying not to take a hit here, but I guess I have no choice to. Yeah, even if you spawn the max amount of enemies, they will still transform into werewolves, which is very, very interesting. And so I'll have to grind, because in this playthrough here, it probably won't be exactly a perfect run. I will lose some here and there, but my goal is to start every level with 10 neighbors. And that Taurus couple, as far as I know, they're impossible to get. I don't know if you have a pair of speed shoes starting off, if you can get them or not. This version, the beta, is actually very, very interesting in many ways, and we'll kind of talk about that. This was before the game actually really came to be, you know. This was the beginning product. But yeah, I noticed that I'm moving a little slower. It seems like there's already a lot of stuff that's kind of slowing it down. So, yeah, all the football boys, you know, it seems like everything there's too much of everything, and that's why nothing's really spawning. They ain't spawning real slowly though, I notice. And I have no football. But yeah, this is very interesting little thing to do, you know. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, I have a weed whacker. Something I probably should have gotten sooner. Oh, jelly blobs, my favorite. I don't have any bazooka, do I? That is a shame. You know what? I think I'm gonna use a monster potion because I want to get that one potion too. See, I've spent a lot of time just on this one level, but I should have got that. Yeah, this level kind of, in a way, reminds me a little bit of level 5 in the original. A little bit. Just a little bit. And so I'm going to have to farm up to 40,000 points, y'all. So I'll see y'all after I have done that. At least we do have like 9 monster potions, so. So that's good. Oh my heavens, y'all. This is probably one of the worst levels ever to farm on because everything spawns so slowly. And this might be the best place because you can get ants, but I use like 3 monster potions. But that one that was behind the fence was another monster potion. So, but yeah, I don't really know this hack very well. Well, I say hack, but it's not a hack. I don't really know the beta version very well, so you know there might be a little more fail than normal. And I am kind of playing this blindly to a degree. I have seen Lord Pitchy Pal. I have seen him do it. He did a pretty good job with it too, but there were some levels he didn't show all 10 victims in, and so I was, you know, out of curiosity, I was like, I really wanted to know, you know, so. But yeah, I wanted to show where all 10 victims were, you know, and so if I do, like if I lose more than 2 in a level, then that will count as a fail, and I would have to, you know, it would just count as a fail, is in a fail montage at the very end. But this is level 1, and you notice that it is very similar to the original level 1. So no noticeable change yet. But seems like it's just a little more laggy for some reason. Seems like it's just a little more laggy. And there still is a bonus behind that, but I don't have bazooka, but I do have monster potions. So I think I'll go ahead and use that, actually. We'll save the guy in the pool for last. But yeah, a lot of things I noticed that they didn't change. For example, the monster potion, if you stand still in one spot, it lasts a long time. Notice this. The dog was not in the beta version. The dog is actually the newest neighbor that was added. And so, in different levels, if there were dogs in the final version, then in the beta, it would be substituted with a different. You know, it would have had a different before being changed to a dog. So that's pretty interesting thought. You know, and I'll be pointing out all the differences, you know, because I know the original like the back of my hand. So I'll kind of be talking about the changes. And, you know, when I said that this would be similar to being blind, I've only played like up to the first 4 levels. Actually, to be honest, only the first 3 levels. So I really don't know how much different this will be, except from what I've seen from Lord Pitchy Pals. And I do know something about a little glitch, and I'll make a special video at the end, after the fail montage video, dealing with this glitch, which I find very, very, very strange. Very strange. And it really makes me think about the program. Alrighty, so we're moving on to bonus level. Day of the Tentacle. And you may be thinking, wasn't 0B also supposed to be Day of the Tentacle? Tentacle. Instead of tentacle, tentacle. But wasn't it also supposed to be the same thing? Well, it really was, but it's not really the same in this beta. They had that one weird level where we had the Transformator's couple. Oh gosh, man. Well, I already have failed once on this level, but I'm gonna go ahead and try, even though I have the teacher and the barbecue dude. This level is so much harder. Just gosh. But if I can somehow not lose any more, then I'll just get up to 80,000 points and get them back. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, if you notice, man, the neighbors spawn, or the neighbors, I'm so flustered. The tentacles spawn so much more rapidly than they do in the actual version. It's like, golly, I mean, look at how insane this is. Like, you have 5 or 6 on screen at the same time. Yeah, they definitely changed a lot of things, you know. A lot of things that most people wouldn't really pay attention to. But I played the game so much, you know, the original so much, that I noticed these things. But yeah, it's like all laggy and stuff, man, because there's so much crap spawning. But yeah, none of this is really different. This level really is unchanged, except for the tentacles spawning so much more rapidly. At least I don't think there's any other difference. We'll see, though. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and notice how when you get the monster, the purple monster, it actually makes the sound like you're getting an item. which is kind of weird. Oh, I don't like these pod plants. They always kill me. For some reason I didn't get killed there. Alright, y'all. Can we get... I'm concerned about 2 of these last 4 victims. The trampoline girl and the pool guy obviously can't be killed, but... I can't say the same for the teacher and the barbecue guy, which will probably cause me to have to do this level over. Yeah, that baby on the road and both of those military guys are super high risk. They're worse than... I mean, you can tell this is no joke. This is the best path to take. I don't have a Pandora's box or anything. Best thing to do is just go for it. Okay, and there wasn't a tentacle in there. I'm very shocked. Wow, I have 7 keys. Oh gosh! Oh, I got her. Okay, now notice this thing. This is not a extra life. I'll actually show what that thing does in a special video. I'm not going to show you right now because it's pretty interesting, and there's really no point in showing it in the main part of the playthrough. But you'll have to wait till the end to see that, my friends. It's pretty interesting. So I got to get up to 80,000 points. At least I do have plenty of squirt gun now, and these tentacles spawn so rapidly. It should not take very long, I would think. Let's go out of here on the road. Oh my golly, look at this insanity. Just look at this. 3 tentacles with 1 soda. If I can get them gathered up like that, man, of course I'm gonna die. Heck, sodas are actually pretty good. Usually I don't use sodas against tentacles, but when they spawn so rapidly and it's so easy to get them together. Ah, y'all don't want to see me farm, heck. Y'all, that's bad. Only the 3rd level and I'm already farming 2 times. Alright, that did not take very long at all, my friends, so I'm gonna get on out of here. Golly, I know I killed a bunch of tentacles. Bunch of them. I already got all that stuff, which didn't need to get, but... And, notice how the bubble gun is not effective at all against the tentacles. That's an interesting change, and you only get 30 instead of 40 ammo, which is also different. Yeah, a lot of cool things. We'll be pointing them all out to you. Pointing it all out. Alright, so about ready for level 2. Surely I'll get my victim back. Thank you. Alright, level 2. Evening of the Undead. And regarding this, the beta here, the most of the game is really unchanged up through like level 16. From what I saw from Lord Pitchy Pal's playthrough, it really seemed mostly the same for the most part. You know, minus the minor little differences here and there. But we'll be figuring out. Oh, Pandora's box, that's nice. Yeah, it's all slow and glitchy. It's funny. It's mostly just minor differences, you know. And there's a squirt gun over there, but I really don't need it. But yeah, the fact that 0B and 1B are so different really makes me think, you know. Really makes me think a little bit. Not that it really helps me much, but regarding the, you know, how the game works and such. The programming and everything. Like, how in the world did that even work, you know? And the question is, did it work? Because we don't really know for sure until... Oh, that's just wonderful. We don't really know for sure until we've actually completed the whole game. That'll be the only way we know that it really worked or not. And there also is no money in this. So there were no dogs and there was no money. So below that cheerleader in the original, you would have seen money and everything, but not in this. And there would have been some money down here to the left, but not in this. They figured it out later. But moving along, moving along. Yeah, this should be easy for the most part, I would think. Alright, so moving on to level 3. Level 3. Terror in Aisle 5. How is it different from the original Terror in Aisle 5? Probably not much different, I would guess. I see one difference though, the cheerleader, she's further to the right there. And I know Lord Pitchy Pal also caught that difference. So kudos to him. I really enjoy a lot of Lord Pitchy Pal's content. He does a lot of different things with the game, as do I, as does myself. And of course my buddy Joseph K, he is also getting into it and stuff now. Yeah, it's weird how it's just, I'm not used to this, man. It's just slower, seems. And the sounds just seem different too. No popsicles. Popsicles were not in this game, I noticed. But they had tomatoes, useless tomatoes. They had those. Get our baby here, and seems like that hole wasn't in the original. And that zombie spawns there, but it can't. It seems like it can't move. That was one thing that was annoying about the 0B level. Is how the zombies spawn so slowly, and they would not even go after you hardly. So it was really hard, you know, to farm and get points. But at any rate, we did it. And we're ready for level 4. Oh man, this game is my childhood pretty much. I love it. The original game, you know. This is my first time really playing the beta in earnest. And there are some exciting differences. Alright, so moving on to level 4. How will this be changed? Chainsaw Hedge Maze Massacre. Not Chainsaw Hedge Maze Mayhem, but Chainsaw Hedge Maze Massacre. And I'm going to use the monster potion. I'm going to try to get the bonuses in this. If I can. Still got an aid kit in that. I'm going to try to make me a little path here. If I can. Oh, well, you just die already, my golly. Laying down on the jog. Make me a little pathway here. Make me a little path. Hi there, Chainsaw Maniac. Coming to my fist. My fist of fury. You want to have some fun too? Got some for you. Yeah, and man, I hope I can make it to this last little hedge I need to bust open. It'll suck to have to use another monster potion. Oh my golly, really? Come on now, seriously? Heck, I might as well use another one. I really don't need to use it, but seriously though, come on. I mean, I was right next to it. One thing to note is, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but if you punch open like a trash can or a cabinet or something as the monster, you will never get anything out of it. It always will be nothing then. It always eliminates anything possibly coming from it. Which kind of sucks, you know. Maybe I'll get the massive destruction too. I'm not used to having this many monster potions, you know. So this is kind of cool. Oh, that didn't last long, did it? Heck. Hi there, best friend. Let's see if this trick works in this version. If you have him on the far edge where the... Yeah, that works. He went down pretty quickly, if you notice. 189. Beautiful number. Come here, best friend. Don't go up there. Come up here to me. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Let's weed whack you now. Because you are so sweet after all. Joseph K's texting me right now. I wonder what it could be about. We'll have to see. Alright. Hi there, best friend. Why don't you come on over here? Ooh! Oh, you kind of getting stuck there, though, best friend. I don't know about all that. Look at him ready to swing that chainsaw, wasn't he? I don't even know if this is reaching him. Oh, I guess it did. Guess it did. Well, we've done pretty good on health. I mean, we've only had to use one aid kit, I believe. And there's nothing in there this time. Seems different, though. Looks like there is something in there, but there's not. I think I killed all the chainsaw maniacs. I don't know if you get the bonus or not in this version. I guess we shall see, because I'm pretty sure I killed them all. Pretty sure I did. Only one way to find out, though. It goes so much slower. All victims save bonus. Massive destruction. And no bazooka fired, so you still get that. And you get chainsaw back on bonus, so you do get it, okay. So it looks pretty consistent. Pretty consistent. And you have different passwords. MJPH. The only password that actually stayed the same was the BCDF. Oh, and that one's still so strange. But yeah, thank y'all very much for watching. If you liked, please leave a like and a comment. And if you really liked, subscribe for more. This has been Sky Hurricane. I hope y'all have a super awesome day. And as always, y'all, stay awesome. Goodbye, my friends.